son, where'd you find this?
We are back once again, time and time again. I'm Darth Messiah. This is the Ultra Heels podcast. Dark side savior, always on his worst behavior. I don't get hard, I stay hard. Mr. DM, catch me in your mama's DMs. And my boy over here on the other side of the screen
is X-Man Damn. It's not a sham, it's not a scam, it's the real X-Man Damn on Instagram. Follow me, fam.
Yep.
Mr. Off the Ladder with a weak bladder. Mr. Off the Turnbuckle with a bloody knuckle.
Keep going.
Mr. $5 Phillip.
Say
Mr. Meal
word.
for two, but it's really for one. I'm Schmacked Power watching Smackdown. Can I use your WWE information and your Disney Plus information?
I told you I don't got the Disney Plus yet.
Oh. Mr. Razor Cabron, Mr. Wife Drenched, Mr. Show Me the Facts Man Damn. And this week was a hell of a Thanksgiving, fam. How was it, Darth?
Lovely. I only worked 3 days this week.
Ah, good. That's the dark schedule.
Yeah, I let's take a look at your calendar. November 12th November 13th through December 12th. I'm only going to work 8 days. I get paid for all of them.
As you should. I only get 1 day off.
He's crying on the inside.
Which is Christmas.
Wow.
And maybe the weekends. If I'm lucky. How was your Thanksgiving, Marv?
It was great. I got to hang out with the fam. Pops he bought a new house, so
Nice.
I was with the sisters, the broses, a couple step siblings who I'm introduced to today. But yeah, it was a good time. I got a tray worth of food to take home with me. So
a tray?
Word.
Yeah, like one of those aluminum foil trays, like the whole thing. Yeah,
Nice.
a little bit of everything to take home. So they were like, hey,
Shout out to George F on the chat.
George F.
You always know it's Liddy and the Ultra Heel fam.
Where? What's Christmas like in the Bronx?
Gunshots.
In the air or like
Everywhere.
everywhere? It doesn't snow. It rains bullets.
Don't walk outside with a plate of food because you will get jacked.
Yeah, I believe it. Instead of Christmas carols, they sing Cardi B.
Wow.
Yo, growing up in the Bronx around Thanksgiving time, everybody outside with their coquito. Niggas is having their shirts off because they're hot from drinking so much.
Yes.
Yo, that
next
coquito
door.
was lovely.
I haven't had mine yet.
You still didn't drink it?
I'm saving it for like a moment.
Okay, I respect
We
that.
sing Fat Joe Lean Back in Christmas, says George F. Shout out to George F, man. The pasteles, man. I haven't had pasteles in years.
Damn, word, me too, yo.
I don't know any like old Puerto Rican people to make it for me.
Make it the right way though.
Yeah, the right way.
Pastelas is the stuff that they make with the
That's like a
with
wrap.
the leaf, right?
Yeah, it's a leaf wrapped around a whole bunch of what is it? Is it plantains and like
It's
meat?
plantains with like
And meat,
with
right?
pork in it. Roast pork.
Well, it could be pork, it could be chicken, it could be whatever they want it to be, right?
Wow.
Yeah. I hated the smell, I swear to God. The smell of that
Oh,
leaf.
the smell is bad.
It smells like fucking baby poop.
It's because of the leaf. Yeah, when you boil the leaf. But it tastes so good, it's weird.
Do you eat the
some
leaf?
ketchup?
You eat the leaf?
No, you unwrap it.
Oh, okay.
It has like a little string around it and everything.
I would vomit.
Yeah, the leaf is bad. Don't eat the leaf. Don't eat the leaf. I'll bring it to you one day, Darth.
Okay.
If I can find somebody that makes them. I haven't met somebody in a while that makes it.
Make sure they make it with the fucking wax paper though.
The wax paper?
I feel Darth had that before. Like
He probably has.
Jazz probably made it.
yeah, like I feel like Jazz brought it in a couple of times and you had it.
No, I probably didn't get any.
You probably was like picky and was like, oh hell no, I ain't eating that shit.
It doesn't look good to eat, but it really is good.
Doesn't look good,
Yeah.
but it's banging.
It really
By the
does.
way, she had a baby yesterday.
Oh, shout out to her.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, wrong
Yes.
button.
from the Ultra Heels podcast.
Yeah,
Shout out to her.
yeah, she had a baby, little girl.
Aw,
Nice and healthy.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
So she's gonna be gone for a month or two.
I think like beginning of March she'll be back to work.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, this week is a lot of wrestling to
Yeah,
cover.
let's go in the Wayback Machine to Friday night.
Last week.
Friday night in Illinois, SmackDown.
Smack Power Watch SmackDown.
I'm Smack Power watching SmackDown, and we get a new Intercontinental Championship.
Which was a surprise. I didn't see that coming.
Nobody saw that coming. Not for nothing. When I first saw the title, I was like, what the fuck is this 24/7 bullshit? Because I don't know what kind of like metal or whatever they're using now. There's like, it's too clean. Like, it has to be like, I don't know. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but
I
it's
don't
kind of
even think-
chromish for some reason.
My thing is the actual texture of the belt. It's probably plastic like the freaking the Cruiserweight Championship.
The strap?
Yeah.
I like the way the strap looks in the Cruiserweight Championship, though.
No, but I'm talking like the texture of it.
Yeah,
It looks too fake.
It would have been nice if they had a white title, though. White strap.
Nah, I'm done with white titles because now that both of the women's belts are white. Well,
Oh, right.
plus the UK belt is white, so it's like there's too many white belts now.
My question is, are they going to do the United States Championship title as well? Because they might as well.
Now, see, my thing was that was the best looking title that they had on the main roster at the moment. So
Yeah.
now I think it's still first to me.
I just think it needs to be a little bigger.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about bigger because it is a small belt. Because think AJ's a small guy and it doesn't cover his whole waist.
Yeah. Just make it a tad bigger. But yeah, I'm pretty happy that we got a new title at least. Something different.
I wouldn't say it's not drastically worse, not drastically better. It's just okay. I'm not mad at it.
To be honest, that's the only thing I feel is need to talk about SmackDown from last week. Unless you have some.
Well, it was the beginning of a monster week for Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah, bro. She's got a hell of a rub over the weekend.
She pinned Charlotte, Shayna Baszler, and Sasha Banks all over the weekend. So
damn.
yeah,
you can hit that.
So
damn, son, where'd you find this?
So she's definitely going to be in a title match very, very soon with Shayna Baszler. Yeah, Shayna Baszler.
I don't mind her holding that title. I think she's ready. Shayna Baszler. Are they still bringing people up to Raw, SmackDown? I can't say main roster.
Well, I believe everything's now like draft only. It's not like just randomly jumping brands.
So you are where you are now.
Yeah. So when they do a shakeup, I guess after WrestleMania, people can leave NXT.
Oh. So the last people that left were who was that?
What do you mean?
The last people that got brought up to the main roster.
Oh, that was Heavy Machinery, Lars Sullivan, EC3, Aleister Black, Ricochet, Lacey Evans, that group.
Oh, Montez Ford and.
Oh well, no, they were part of the draft. They weren't like that. Was the last group of quote unquote call ups was the ones I just named. Speaking of Heavy Machinery, they had a match against Undisputed Era. What was it? It was Cole and Strong, I believe.
Yeah, so Strong pinned Tucker Knight after dropping him with a high knee. After the match, Nakamura and AJ Styles attacked Strong.
Yeah, that was another night of brawls. How we talked about all the brawls last week for all the shows. It was just another night full of brawls. The Fiend showed up. Obviously, he had to show up before the pay-per-view.
Give Daniel Bryan the mandible claw.
Mm-hmm. And then Triple H reattempted to do DX invading WCW. I didn't like this one. Well, I decided. Let me say I didn't like it. I feel like he didn't need to bring the whole roster. It could have just been like Undisputed Era and Keith Lee and Matt Riddle. You didn't need 40 people. You only need a handful of people.
Would you know if this was the same arena that they did that invasion?
I looked it up. It's not.
It's not, right? It kind of looks like it though.
Because the Allstate Arena it's a smaller arena.
Yeah.
What used to be the United Center is now called shit, I forgot the other name.
We got Alex the Hill in the chat. Alex, you gonna join this video or what, bro?
But anyway, it's two different arenas.
Me put Alex on the call.
Unless
he's not home yet.
Yeah, that was basically it from SmackDown.
My thing is, Triple H and Shawn Michaels. I don't even think they needed to be there on top of that car. Like,
no, obviously Triple H has to be there. Triple H has to be there.
Undisputed Era, like in the place of like DX on that shit, just leading the crowd. Like
exactly.
That would have been so much better. I mean, it wasn't wrong. It wasn't bad. It was just they could have thought that out through a little bit better. Just to push. They need to push the right way.
No, it was a nice nod, but it could have been executed better.
Leo Rush looked fucking badass on top of that hood, bro.
Little ass Leo Rush.
Like he don't give a damn. He's ready to bust some heads open. Yo, shout out to Leo Rush, man. He's having a hell of a run right now.
Yeah. And speaking of Leo Rush, on Survivor Series, he had a match on a kickoff show against Akira Tozawa and Kalisto. That was a nice pairing of people.
It's almost like cruiserweight,
because you had traditional cruiserweight Leo, you had Mexican lucha Kalisto, and then you had Japanese strong style Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, that was a good mix up. I mean, I didn't even see that match actually.
But that was the only one I watched on the pre-show. The other ones I didn't care about because I don't know. Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler won the tag team battle. Whatever. Whatever. And then it was the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Viking Raiders versus Undisputed Era versus the New Day. I went back and watched it. I didn't watch it the first time, but it was actually okay. It was two different matches at the same time because there wasn't a lot of three-way stuff. But the Viking Raiders went over, so they're staying strong. Then jump to the main show. You had what was the women's elimination match? Team NXT won, and again,
wait, we talking about Survivor Series?
Yeah, Survivor Series.
Oh, we're just gonna skip War Games.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yes, War Games. That was the best 2 hours of my life over this weekend.
It was pretty good, man. I can't front. Even the kickoff show I saw, Angel Garza versus Swerve Scott. Garza pinned Scott after hitting his wing clipper finisher. It was pretty good.
All I know is Adam Cole got put through a table in an air raid siren by Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, man. That match was crazy, bro. Even the women's War Games match was interesting.
Yeah, what's her name? Io Shirai hit a moonsault off the cage, landed on her feet.
Yeah, that was amazing right there. That shit was pretty up there. But who this girl Dakota Kai turned on Candice LeRae. Before she exited that cage that she was in. Turned heel. Obviously she needs that because she's not a good babyface at all. She didn't even get that good rub when she came back from injuring herself as a babyface. It wasn't even working.
Well, I think the crowd just wasn't into her return.
I mean, she was only gone for like what, 2 months?
I thought it was longer than that.
Uh,
I thought she hasn't been around since like I don't know, like March, April. I could be wrong.
damn. Um, Finn Balor defeated Matt Riddle with
Mm-hmm.
the 1916 DDT.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good match too.
Oh yes, that was. Yes, that was. Yeah.
Finn Balor, man.
The Prince.
War Games match. Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Dominic Dojovac, Kevin Owens defeats the Undisputed Era.
Kevin Owens was the fourth man,
Yes, and
like Hogan
I
was
didn't
the third
expect
man.
that at all.
I had a feeling it would be because the fact that they wouldn't announce who it was, I was like, it's either going to be Triple H or Kevin Owens.
Yeah, if it was Triple H, that would have been trash.
Why?
But Kevin Owens, nah, man, I don't want to see Triple H. Not in a match like this. But Kevin Owens did his thing out there.
Oh, didn't he hit a frog splash off the cage, or was that just off the turnbuckle?
I don't even remember he did that.
I think
off
he
the
hit a
cage.
frog splash off the cage.
He
No.
was going in.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking Keith Lee has got
Man,
greatest run all weekend.
I think he had the second best weekend after Rhea Ripley.
He's got the ultimate rub right now, especially with the big dog.
Yeah.
The big dog.
And being allowed to pin Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Like, what? I had to rewind because I didn't know. I didn't even see. It was so quick. You pinned Seth Rollins so fast. I didn't even know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Are
we done with?
That was it for
we're
War
done
Games.
with War Games, right? Yeah. It was only 4
that was
matches.
all.
Four
It was only a
solid
couple
matches.
matches.
4 solid matches.
They were really good.
So yeah, we'll talk about the men's 5 on 5 on 5.
Okay.
They jobbed the hell out of Walter.
They did though.
He was the first elimination like a minute and a half in.
And King Corbin pinned him.
Yeah. And my thing was what they did with Keith Lee, I expected him to do that with Walter. I thought he was the one that was going to get that really good shine.
Yeah. It's surprising. Like you don't. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like at least Walter could have been like the last 2 guys or the last 3 guys with Tommaso Ciampa. You can't count him out.
Yeah, so the one champion in a match, you made him look like crap.
What? Yeah?
Yeah, he was the only champion in the match. There was no champion on the other teams because both U.S. titles U.S. and IC were in the match with Roddy.
Yeah. That's
So
right.
there's no champions in this match. Just Walter. Adam Cole has his match against
I mean, I would. Who's the?
Pete Dunne.
I would expect Damian Priest to go out faster than.
Oh, Damian Priest is a beast.
Walter.
He won
Yo,
me
you ever
over.
hear-
He won me over this match.
You ever heard his voice? The way he talks. He
Yeah.
sounds so like manly, no homo. Now his voice is like wild deep and shit. You think he's like you think that voice is coming out of Walter or something.
Yeah, I get you. Adam Cole.
Baby.
Adam Cunt, baby. Anyway, he was still selling his ribs from last night when he went off the cage with Tommaso Ciampa. So, but he did defeat Pete Dunne for the NXT title. And Pete Dunne did his usual thing, working the fingers, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah. What is next for Pete Dunne?
I don't know. Because he seems to just be
he's on
floating.
NXT.
Yeah. He just seems to be floating. Perhaps.
So NXT has the NXT UK Championship.
Well, the UK guys just randomly show up.
So the only brand that doesn't
NXT
have a
UK comes
TV
on
deal.
Thursday night. It still has its own show.
Hopefully they have their own show in the UK, huh?
Yeah, it's Thursday nights.
Yeah, I didn't even
That's why
know
wrestling's
that.
on every night now.
Damn, that sucks.
Monday you got Raw. Tuesday you got Dark and NWA. Wednesday you got Dynamite in NXT. Thursday is UK. Friday is SmackDown.
Dang.
Saturday is ROH and New Japan.
You can't forget Tuesdays is NWA Power Day.
Power.
I think he said that.
Yeah, I said Power.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Oh, you gotta
Power
make
and
sure.
Power and
You
Dark.
gotta say that twice.
Yeah, X-Men that works for them, bro.
You got to pronounce the
Promoter.
3 R's.
Power. I mean, I didn't watch this week.
Yeah, I haven't watched since I saw that one episode, so I got to catch up too.
All right, what else we got here?
We had Roderick Strong, the North American champion, defeat United States champion AJ Styles and Intercontinental champion Shinsuke Nakamura.
Nakamura.
And Sami Zayn on the outside, pulling the ref out the ring and whatnot.
Doing his job.
Yeah, earning his
As a
keep.
full heel.
Earning his keep.
I'm not mad at that. We got the Universal Championship match. The Fiend
The
champion
Fiend,
defeated
yes.
Daniel Bryan with the Mandible Claw.
Probably the best. No. I'm not going to say the best match tonight, but that was.
It was a good match.
It was
but
way
I
better
can't-
than Bray and Seth.
But I can't with the red light, man.
Yeah, I'm over the red light. It was nice the first time for the Hell in a Cell match, but I'm over it. Get it out of
So
here.
is this a fucking Fiend thing?
Yeah. It
That
makes the
sucks.
matches hard to watch.
So the whole match is covered in red light.
Yeah.
Oh god.
The
It's hard to watch on the
arena's
eyes.
blacked out and the spot the key light is red. So everything you see is red.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have an epilepsy over here with watching that shit.
That's only their Hell in a Cells.
No. Oh, well, it started at Hell in a Cell with the Fiend, but all the Fiend's matches look like that now. So, because he's had 2 more pay-per-view matches since then, and they used the red light for him.
Oh, I see it. I'm looking at pictures now on Google. That's
Yeah.
bad. That was
It's
cool
just
like,
hard.
for one match.
Yeah, but you can't watch that every month now. It's hard. It's hard.
Now
It's-
when we get a match with the Fiend without the red light, it's gonna be so much better.
But I'm
If
down
they
with
do
keeping
it.
the arena dark, but just get rid of the red light.
George F says, "Damn, that's weird. That's weird."
That's weird.
It is, man. It's weird, man. No more red lights. Haven't we learned from the worst Hell in a Cell ever?
Yeah.
You would think they wouldn't do that anymore, just because you don't want us to think about that.
Team SmackDown won the men's 5-on-5-on-5. As we were saying, Keith Lee looked amazing in this match. He got to go to the final 3 with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, pinned Seth Rollins, and went 1-on-1 with the big dog, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they made him look super strong, dog. Like, I had a feeling he was gonna beat Roman Reigns if it wasn't for those Superman punches and spear. We would have had Keith Lee taking the lead.
And at this point of the night, it was obvious NXT had won because it was 3-1-1? So there was no way for it. It was either you'd get a tie between NXT and one of the other brands.
I think we got a caller. How do I pick up this call?
So either he's going to have a tie or NXT won. So I didn't like the scoring, the way they spaced out the scoring. Let's put it that way.
So they're X-Men, damn.
Uh-oh.
We're frozen in time.
Uh-oh. And then the Beast, Brock Lesnar, took on Rey Mysterio in a no-holds-barred, no disqualification match. And the Beast threw Rey Mysterio around, and Rey Mysterio's son got involved, hit Brock with a frog splash and a 619.
Oh, did we lose X-Man? Damn.
Second week in a row.
What's going on?
Is the call going through?
Calling. Let's see.
Yeah, so Dominic got involved in the match. Oh, first, Ray started the match with a lead pipe, the one he had on SmackDown, talking about I take his legs out or something. And Dominic came out during the match, but Brock just threw him around to F5, and the match was over.
Wait. I'm not a big fan of this thing.
Hmm. BM, are you there? Are you there?
Talk to us, X-Man Dan.
It's not a sham or a scam, god damn it.
Turn your camera on, Mr. Damn.
Mr. Damn. Damn!
That's the handsome face we were all waiting for.
So, Brock Lesnar, Rey Mysterio, what'd you think?
I can't even see you.
You're gonna see him now.
Brock Lesnar, Rey Mysterio. Okay,
Dominic came out. Well, first Ray
It
had
was
Ray had the lead pipe. Dominic got involved. He hit him with the frog splash.
I feel that Brock should have let Rey Mysterio get at least a little bit more offense, because it was just like you gotta make us feel like at some point Rey Mysterio could win this shit. I mean,
that was the point where Dominic was helping him.
Yeah, it wasn't believable though.
What? No.
Wasn't, I don't know. Dominic hit him with the splash. They both hit him with the 619s. I just think that Ray should have got a little bit more like lucha wrestling moves, like jumping in the air, doing a fucking. I don't know. It was good. It was just could have been better.
Now, speaking of could have been better, the women's main event, NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler defeated Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch and SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley. I didn't like this as a main event. It was a good match, but it wasn't a main event.
Yeah,
there were no excitable moments in this match. For this to be a main event, nothing grabbed me and say, "Oh, this is a match of night contender."
Now, if I fell asleep during that match, there's a reason why.
No, and that's the thing. It was a short show. They kept it to 3.5. They didn't go 4.5. This was 3.5 hours.
I still can't see Darth. It makes me sad.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What would you have put as the main event?
Out of the whole night?
Yeah. I'd say the men's 5-on-5.
I'll definitely.
If you were going to do that with Keith Lee, that should have been the main event.
All right, we're back on. Yeah, the Survivor Series elimination. We go home happy with Roman Reigns and Keith Lee almost winning.
Woman wins.
That would have been a woman winning.
Now, I was actually shocked that Brock wasn't the main event. Because remember what happened at WrestleMania? He didn't want to go on before the women. He was like, he told Paul, go tell him I'm going on first or I'm going on last.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they didn't want to have a little squash match to end the whole show. Because that's what it felt like, a squash match.
Of course it was a squash match. It's Brock Lesnar versus a lucha. It was a squash match.
Man, we needed like 2 more hurricanranas. And like him putting him on his shoulders to do the F5 for him to like reverse and do another hurricanrana.
Now,
like we could have seen so much.
Overall,
I
I
don't know.
was individual matches. I loved this year's Survivor Series. There were no letdowns. But when you look at it,
The pay-per-view was solid. The whole show was good.
I say
Like, I was enjoying the
when you
show.
look at it as an entirety, I give it a C. It was just whatever. It still wasn't memorable to me.
You know me with the 1 out of 5s. I'll get this a 4.5.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
high. I'm at
Will,
2.5.
Damn. Well, I'm just glad a lot of people got good rubs, and Rey Mysterio wore his Doink the Clown mask.
Yeah. Because originally I was confused as to why he was a green horse, and then it occurred to me that it was Doink.
A green caballo.
Yeah. Moving over to Monday Night Raw, Seth the frickin' man Rollins held a town hall meeting, and he let the rest of the locker room know that they suck. They couldn't get the job done at Survivor Series. They're no longer the A show; they're the C show, which they actually are.
Do we have a heel Seth Rollins?
Who did he call out? He called out who is it? Randy Orton. He called out Randy.
He called Charlotte.
Then Randy just walked out. Then he called out Charlotte. She walked out.
He complained that Rey Mysterio didn't even get the job done, even though he had nothing to do with they were both Raw stars.
Yeah, because Seth was saying, I beat Brock twice this year. What did you do? Nothing.
And that's when everyone decided to leave, because he's just ridiculous at this point.
Notice he didn't call out the Viking Raiders. The Viking Raiders won. They're the only one that got the win.
Oh, that's true.
They should.
He also talk shit to AOP, telling about you guys have been around. You talking about busting people's heads. You didn't even do nothing.
Since you guys have been, since you've been back, you haven't done anything. Now, what happened in the main event? Let's jump straight to the main event since we're talking about AOP. They came out to help Seth Rollins jump. Who was it? Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens. So we have a new AOP. Potentially, we have the Architects of Pain, which I'm not mad at.
Go for it.
I would have never thought they'd go Seth Rollins route with AOP. It always would have made the most sense for them to go Roman because they both have the flak jackets. But yeah, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad.
Maybe we'll get Seth Rollins wearing his flat jacket again.
Please be the original one because I hate the new one that he wore. It just,
the original one that the pockets are like really long and shit?
Yeah. Because the one he was wearing the end of last year with the last Shield run, it looked so stupid.
Yeah.
It literally looked like they made it just for him because there's no way anybody who needs a flak jacket wear anything that looks like that.
Yeah.
We had Bobby Lashley versus Titus O'Neil, a little black on black violence.
Yo, Titus O'Neil was giving him the business real quick.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I forgot he can actually wrestle.
Yeah, like he was angry about, his boy Rusev. He's like, let me show you what's up, man.
And then Rusev showed up and attacked Bobby Lashley, and Lana's screaming,
oh my God.
They're restraining order. They're restraining order. He's gonna kill me. No, he's gonna hurt me.
He's gotta be 90 days away from me.
Yo, the fact that she botched that line so bad.
Twice.
Yeah. And then
she said 20 hours. 20 days. 20 miles.
But the number that she ended up finally saying was 90 feet. That's just an arbitrary number. No, you don't get a restraining order for 90 feet. You get it for 10 feet. You get it for 20 feet. Yeah. 50, 100, not 90. But I love this storyline, so it's just so stupid.
It's funny because, I hated the storyline since this point, and the crazy look that Rusev was given when he was yelling and screaming after he threw Bobby Lashley over the ring.
Yeah.
Over the
announce table. Yeah.
And then he kicked the scaffolding. over on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazed look out of his face and eyes was priceless. That right there, the rivalry sold me.
Uh-huh.
And I know for a fact Paul Heyman was like, you gotta do this, you gotta look like this, you're gonna look like a crazy fuck,
And
but you're
props
gonna go
to
over.
WWE for actually getting fake cops to look like cops. They actually had guns.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they had guns this week, so they actually looked like cops.
It was prop guns.
But regardless, they had guns and not just, empty holsters.
Yo, I feel so bad for Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
Hey,
They just get squashed out every week, dude.
they got on TV though. They didn't get to go
They
home.
got booked. They're probably pissed that they couldn't go around looking for toys.
Facts. Andrade and Akira Tozawa, which it was a really short match, but it was good.
Something different.
Yeah. Although they seem to be feeding all the cruiserweights to Andrade. But
oh my god, dude. All right. First of all, this week in Raw was so good.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good.
Yeah,
It
was.
We got the original Matt Hardy to show up.
Version 1.
I didn't even realize that it was Matt Hardy until he got to the front of the ring. Like, I was looking at my phone and I was just like hearing his entrance and I was like, oh, da da da. And I looked up, I see Matt Hardy. I'm like, Matt Hardy, what the fuck?
Yeah, every time now he just comes out as a different version of himself.
Which is smart because if you watch his YouTube channel,
yeah.
he's like trying to he's trying to bring out the broken brilliance that he had before. And it's playing perfectly with him coming out as the old school Matt Hardy because
sometimes he comes out Hardy Boy, sometimes he comes out version 1, sometimes he comes out 2.0.
Dude, he was wearing a shirt that was like 20 years old. It still looked like it fit him perfectly.
There was a little bit of a belly in there, but Oh yeah, but he ended up losing to Buddy Murphy. And then Aleister Black addressed Buddy Murphy because he wanted to pick a fight with me.
Yeah, after he's been locked in his room for 3 months. Probably hasn't showered.
They just need to actually do something. It's a great gimmick, the pick a fight thing. They just need to do more with it.
Yeah, they just can't leave out weeks and months.
Yeah, he actually has to get a fight more often than he actually is.
Uh-oh. Got somebody joining the squad.
Is it Alejandro?
Señor.
Sí, cerveza.
I see a blender.
Cerveza.
Turn your phone sideways.
My phone is sideways. It's still stuck in the stupid shit. It does that. That's what happens when you drop a phone too many times.
Wait, did I lose X-Man Damn now? Because we did this. X-Man did it. Where you at? You kicked me out. I didn't kick you out, bro. It wasn't intentional. Yo, why you taking snapshots?
I'm not.
It shows us a picture of your snapshot.
I don't know why. I didn't hit the snapshot button.
Says Brian Mendez is on it.
Oh my god, why is my fucking thing not working? It's not. I don't even see the rest. You see me.
Alright, hold on. Let me try something, guys. I'm gonna call both of you back.
And in the meantime, and in between time, you do your thing and I do mine. Check us out on Instagram, Ultra Heelz Wrestling. That's Ultra Heelz with a Z.
Let's try this one more time.
What kind of scam is this?
Did Alex make it back? Alex,
Start a new one and invite both of us.
We're playing musical Skype.
Dun, 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 dun,
He's part of the call.
I don't know. Do another one and invite both of us.
Okay. One last try.
One last time. It's not a song, but I'm gonna sing it anyway. One last time.
I think I
All
got
right,
them
there
both.
it is.
All right, all
So,
right. Here we go.
check this
Ready?
out. I got my volume up all the way, and I still don't hear y'all speaking.
You say you don't hear us?
How would he hear you if he doesn't hear us?
I can hear you now when I put my headphones in, but the speakers tell me I can't hear nobody.
You did say you dropped your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You did say you dropped your phone.
Yeah, my phone been fucked up for a minute now.
I still can't see Darth now. I'm not being a picky bastard.
All right, Karama.
I'm not being picky. I just hear a dark skinned man's voice. So I'm okay with it.
How about now?
I hear and I see all.
Perfect.
Okay, we're back up
Now,
in
where were we?
this.
Yo, shout out to Alex the Heelz shirt. Yo.
Bruh. Let me tell you a quick story. I left. Look, let me tell you, I left to go somewhere and didn't think I was going to make it here on time. I literally took a bus ride halfway here and then pedaled my bike here. I got off the bus at 7 and really showed up at my house 30 minutes later. It's supposed to be an hour away route from my house.
Wow.
You brave man.
Hey, man, you in North Carolina, you got to do what you got to do.
Yo, how's the weather down there?
Cold.
No, actually not. It's 60 degrees in the morning time, hot,
What?
and then at night it's cold.
Because
Okay,
it snowed in Texas today. It's like 30 degrees in Texas.
Nah, today it was 65, felt like 69.
Wow. Okay.
And then right now it's starting to get cold, so it's like 57, but it feels like 43.
Okay.
So it's a dramatic change at night, but in the daytime it's still do better.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be in the 30s the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Over here.
Allegedly it's going to snow on Sunday.
All right, Karama.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Don't say that S word. God damn it.
Shit.
This is
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, so where were we?
Well, let's get Alex the Heel's thoughts on Survivor Series real quick. Because I'm gonna say it was a mess show. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It didn't leave a sour taste in your mouth like a lot of pay-per-views.
Let me tell you something. I like Survivor Series, but the last few Survivor Series to me has been throwing NXT into it this time was probably the best thing, and having them win was the reason why I watched the whole entire thing too. Pre-show and everything.
Yeah. I agree.
Man, they made all the NXT guys look better than what they should be by beating guys that used to be NXT guys.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is that this year's Survivor Series was realistic. Everything that happened is what should have happened. Not no fairy tale bullshit. Except for Walter getting eliminated early.
Yeah, they totally jobbed Walter. He's the only one that didn't come out looking good that night.
Yeah, which is not bad.
First of all, one story knew they was going to job Walter anyway, but so the fact that Walter hasn't even been seen on NXT UK for a minute since he won the belt either. So he really ain't been doing nothing. So they really don't have no purpose for him to really be on the show except for to be another big, strong guy next to being Keith Lee.
Well, he's a champion. He is United Kingdom champion. You know, everybody over there in the United Kingdom are pissed.
To be honest, I don't think they really actually are, because they still respect Walter more than they respect most other people.
But it was just a real shock to see what they did with him that night. That's all.
Yeah. I see you, Alex the Hill. I see you over there.
Shout out to him making a hookah while he's on the podcast.
Yeah.
Moving on to Raw. Well, we were already doing Raw. Rey Mysterio defeated Ricochet, Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre to challenge AJ Styles for the United States Championship. This came about earlier in the night when AJ was running his mouth. He was supposed to have a match with Humberto Carrillo, and suddenly Humberto Carrillo couldn't participate in the match.
He couldn't participate. It's just a man gave up on him and don't like him.
Yes,
he can't
yes, his push is over. Vince said he's not with it.
He said, "Trash bag that man."
The sad thing is, Roberto Carrillo is a good wrestler, but Vince be wanting too much out of motherfuckers that he don't know shit about.
Right.
No, you know what's wrong?
He didn't win a match.
He
didn't win a match. That's what was the problem. He didn't win a match.
Vince wanted to drop the Carrillo because he couldn't spell it out at all, pronounce it.
Too
So
many R's, too many L's.
so since he was like, all right, his name's gonna be Humberto, it's not good enough. He was like, you know what? Drop him. He's done. Trash bags.
But
he was like, I will name him by his first name, but that sounds more like Alberto Del Rio, and I don't like that nigga, so we're not gonna do that either.
Yeah, he messed up when he said his name is Humberto.
But the thing is, he lost all his matches. He lost to Daniel Bryan. No, he lost to Daniel Bryan. Yeah, he lost to AJ Styles. He lost to who was the other person he lost to? Seth Rollins.
But look where they put him again.
Yeah,
they
you put him there with top guys.
And you expected him to win?
No, it's not about. It wasn't that he had to win. He didn't come out looking like a star against them. He just went in there and had a match.
Hey man, he's a AAA luchador wrestler. They don't come out to look like stars. They come out there to put out a match for everybody because that's what their thing is.
But how many?
Entertainment. I get it. If you want entertainment, you should let him in NXT and let him fix himself to be the entertainment you want. Not snatch him up. He was even in NXT that damn long.
Exactly. That's the problem. Once Vince gets a hold of them, once they're off the NXT, they don't know what to do with anybody. Still.
What kind of flower pot is that?
And this is my fear. Like
I caught that X-Men
I
name.
don't want him to ever like Keith Lee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he's getting that push.
Like Braun Strowman. He's either gonna be like Braun Strowman. He's gonna be like Big E. He's gonna be like Vladimir Kozlov. Like he's gonna be an NXT guy to just be there to be there. He's never gonna be a champion. He's not gonna have him be anything else besides just to be the strong guy. He's just gonna make him to another Braun, and I don't want to see that because Keith Lee is better than that.
Stop! You're hurting me.
Now, what if he gets like a Hall of Pain gimmick from like Mark Henry?
I don't want to see that because Keith Lee is not a Hall of Fame gimmick guy. He's a bastard. His glory beats you in a wrestling because he's 380-something pounds that can do shit niggas can't do.
I know how they're gonna mess this up. Ask me how.
How X-Man damn.
They're gonna put him in a storyline just like Lana and Rusev.
Oh my god!
Oh, speaking of that, there is a new storyline. It's Batista and Dana Brooke.
Ooh.
I've been following him on Twitter. Batista might be getting them cheeks for real.
Now,
He's probably getting cheeks right now.
Dana Brooke is dating Enos Kanter, the basketball player.
He get all invitation to his gym. She's sending him gifs on her butt for push-ups. Like, nah, he about to get the ass, son. He about to
Batista is some smooth ass.
But Dana Brooke is dating Enos Kanter, the basketball player. Unless they broke up in like the last week.
They're done. Dana Brooke was looking for a place to work out. All right.
Look, Enos Kanter basketball player or Dave Batista, the Marvel superstar, aka James Bond superstar, making more money not doing shit on his ass.
I mean,
sometimes it's not all about the money; it's the how size your gym is.
And first of all, we know Batista got a big gym, so he probably gonna win.
Yeah,
he got 2 squat benches.
He's one of the legendary biggest penises in wrestling.
Whoa!
That's according to I think Mickey James and Melina.
X-Men then walks out. It was too much for him. It was too much.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just walk over here for a little bit.
Where is Batista from?
He's from Washington D.C.
No, I mean like nationality. He's Greek, right?
He's like Greek and Puerto Rican.
I just ran outside.
Oh, really? He's Puerto Rican?
Yeah, he's part something. Puerto Rican, something Cuban.
What? Dave Batista is Dominican.
Oh, there you go.
No,
wait, let me Google this.
He's part something.
Listen, I know he's Dominican for the fact that my dad was so happy that he was Dominican.
Okay.
When he was in WWE.
Let's Google this.
Google that. Dominican.
Because his real last name is Batista, but it has a U in it.
He's isn't he Dominican and Filipino?
He is.
No.
He is Filipino.
Oh, really?
Both of his parents are Filipino.
What?
Yeah.
My dad's an idiot.
TJP. Him and TJP. That's the reason why I like TJP. I like TJP the small mean Batista because he wore the same color flag that Batista had a flag on him. They're both the same exact thing.
Yeah, they are. He's 100% Filipino.
Okay, that just changed my world.
He looks like a cat.
I thought he was Greek this whole time.
Okay.
Maybe because of the blue skin. Wait, is it green?
Whatever color. It's like, we'll call it aqua.
It's kind of like Agua.
Yeah,
Kinda
so
odd.
according to, I believe it's Mickey James and Melina, he's packing a meat.
Wow.
Yeah. The
Hey, man.
other legendary large men are Viscera.
That
Apparently,
man is Arby's,
I
bro.
believe it.
He has the beef.
allegedly it's like 14, 15 inches.
I believe it with
That's
Viscera.
according to Sonny.
Oh,
What is going on in this podcast?
Wait, you ever watch kayfabe commentary on
I
YouTube?
think so.
Yeah, that guy he just tries to get like all like the gospel whatever. So Sonny loved to talk about penises because she's
Oh, I know
done
what you're talking about.
because she smashed everybody in the wrestling business, even Dolph Ziggler. She said Dolph Ziggler was too much. Like they had like an 8-hour sex session.
Wait, who?
Sonny said she had sex with Dolph Ziggler for 8 hours straight.
Damn, my boy Dolph.
Yeah.
Got it in like that.
Yeah, she said
With-
she said it was too much.
Wait, isn't she like fucking 60 years old?
She's not that old. She's in her 50s.
Same thing.
Not that far off.
Yeah, not that far off, but she's on like the 50 end of 50, not the 60 end of 50.
No wonder he never ended up with Nikki Bella.
But yeah, so according to Sonny, when she was dating Dolph Ziggler, this was recent too. It was like 4 years ago. They dated for like 2 months, and she was like, yeah, one night in a hotel, because she met him like after a pay-per-view or something at a hotel, and they just had sex for like 8 hours, and he just hopped on the plane and went to the next city.
After a match?
Yeah, after a match, he went smashed for 8 hours, and then hopped on a plane and went to the next city.
who now? What? Who?
I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world.
Well, it was a world of one that night. And then women's tag team champion Asuka defeated Charlotte in their first rematch since WrestleMania 34. Where
I was okay with
50-50
that.
booking. That 50-50 booking.
well, it took them 2 years to have the match, so I wouldn't even call it 50-50 booking at this point.
That match, bro. Because she hit that green mist, and I was like, Jerry. Jesus, I miss her.
I like her doing the green mist. It's like what she needs.
Now, Eric Rowan defeated a jobber, and what's in the cage? Anybody know what's in the cage? Since he's been carrying around this little thing?
What's in the box? What's in the
What's in the box? I have no idea.
Is
it's
his
a
whole,
camera.
Is his whole gimmick now murder mysteries? Because first it was who ran down Roman, now it's what's in the cage?
I don't know. Shit sounds gay to me.
I want it to be like a chicken.
A chicken of all things.
I don't know. What else would be in the freaking cage?
Most of the jobbers in the background careers.
What was Al Snow's dog? Pepper? Was that the dog's name?
Yeah.
Maybe he reincarnated Pepper.
Hey man, it could be Adam Rose. Have you not seen how jacked he been?
Yo, he's like, well, speaking of Batista, he's like the size of Batista now. He went from like whose size was he? He was like maybe Daniel Bryan's size. And he is humongous.
That shit is scary how he went from I'm gonna retire from wrestling guys to I'm gonna do a little small tour to I'm jacked as fuck and I'll beat your ass. I'm like, what the fuck?
Now he did an interview where he was talking about when he was in the indie scene, he knew he was like trying to get into WWE, like he had a legitimate shot. He started doing steroids and he bulked himself up to a point that he didn't feel comfortable anymore. And then he lost all the weight.
Leo Cougar gimmick when he was all big and didn't talk.
Yeah.
Leo Kruger.
That was good times.
Yeah. And then our main event, Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. Oh, back to the opening of the show. while Seth Rollins was cussing everybody out, and everybody walked out on Seth Rollins' little meeting, Kevin Owens was the only one that stayed, and he hit Seth Rollins with a stunner, and then he walked out. You know, he's back on his Stone Cold shit. So, match. AOP shows up, and we now have the Architects of Pain.
Which I'm not mad at. It's like J&J Security on steroids.
Exactly.
J&J Security, but they're above 6 feet.
Now Seth Rollins could slay the beast even better.
First of all he's gonna do again, all that's gonna happen is Brock will drum suplex one AOP, and drum suplex the second AOP, and then drum suplex Seth Rollins on top of it.
Yo, hold the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell was Brock Lesnar in the conversation in the beginning of Raw? Period.
You didn't see the news? He's going to be off TV till basically Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Why?
Because he's Brock Lesnar. You know, he wins a belt, he defends it once, and then he disappears for 2 months. That's what Brock Lesnar does.
He did all his dates already for the year. That's what's going on.
Probably. I forgot about that.
Because he did show up a lot.
Because they added dates once the Fox deal kicked in, because he was supposed to be on Fox, but then halfway through the commitment we did the thing where Paul Heyman became executive producer. So then it was like, what do we do? What do we do with Brock Lesnar if Paul Heyman's working on Raw? So then they had to move Brock over to Raw. So yeah, that ended up using all his dates.
That sucks, man.
Now, AEW Dynamite. The Sears Center, that's where Dynamite was. That was the arena where the DX tried to invade WCW. Sears Center.
The real stadium.
Yeah.
That they should have went to.
Yes. But that was just the thing. They were both in the same city in the same week, so there wasn't enough time to, break down one set, build the other one, and for them to have it in the same arena.
A little bit of EW news. They had a half building in there of people watching.
Yes, they did. Tomorrow is Wrestle Cage down here in Winston-Salem. Kane's going to be there. Goldust is going to be there. Cody, the Young Bucks, such and such and such. So Smooth just sent me a tweet of Mr. Enzo posing in the mirror. Hit the play button, and he goes, Charlotte, North Carolina, I'll be down there tomorrow. It's like an hour and 45-minute drive away from my house.
Wow.
I kind of really want to go because, the Young Bucks are going to be there. Hangman Page, Kane.
If you ain't got to worry about snow, then you better go.
Was that supposed to rhyme?
Yes.
Now you were saying the arena was empty?
Yo, so check this out. Half of the arena was empty at AEW Dynamite this week, so they had to move people just like they used to do at Raw shows.
Now, was this poor ticket sales or was this poor secondhand ticket sales? Because
I think it's because 3 fucking wrestling shows in Chicago, and then you have a 4th. What the hell? Nobody wants to see it. Everybody's burnt out.
Technically, it was the 5th because you had SmackDown from last week.
It was in Chicago?
That was in Chicago. Then you had War Games. Then you had Survivor Series. Then Raw. And then you took a day off. And then you had All Elite. So it was 5 and 6 days.
Of straight wrestling.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
But you know what I did see? Did anybody watch AEW Dynamite?
Of course.
Yes.
Did anybody see the Brock Lesnar guy sitting by the Titantron?
No.
They got a video that them going down there and Jericho's doing a celebration with the dude from the Rangers. Mm-hmm. They panned the camera over and it's the Brock Lesnar guy doing this, yelling.
Oh, that was his dad, by the way.
I was like, that's like the 5th person from WWE TV that's a fan that we know of and seen all our life at another wrestling event, and they're on the main line camera.
Oh, speaking of that, Britt Baker was on NXT. Britt Baker was on War Games.
Oh yeah, because she got support her husband. See, that's the thing between WWE and
Where?
She was on
look.
War Games.
Where the?
Yeah, they showed her face when Tommaso Ciampa put Adam Cole to the table. They showed her face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They panned off to her.
Now, in an interview, Triple H said the person in charge of technical directing legitimately didn't know who she was and was just looking for the person with the most shocked face.
Aha.
So obviously, Adam Cole's girlfriend's going to have the most shocked face, even though she's a part of the business.
Now, my thing is with AEW and WWE has a thing of, them, they don't want you or your spouse or something to be seen another wrestling thing on television.
Maybe they didn't know she was there.
Yeah, WWE doesn't want that. But AEW don't give a fuck. They be like, look, you want to go support your husband? Go. Go support your husband. Go to the show. They don't care. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, you already know who's dating who and where they're wrestling at this point. Like, why would you try to hide it? You make things outrageous. Look at Lana and Rusev.
Mm-hmm.
Get married in the middle of a storyline. And what y'all do? Y'all blew it up. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. We didn't know that. We knew they was talking. Y'all niggas found every day and then took it and blew it out of the water.
Probably messed up the relationship.
Now,
not the relationship, because they probably get time off together. They probably get to go do shit like Seth Rollins say he don't want to be there, and Becky says she don't be there. Becky like, y'all have one weekend.
now
since we got into AEW,
Le Champion.
Chris Jericho opened the show with a Thanksgiving celebration hosted by the Soul Train Jones, aka
Virgil.
Mr. Virgil.
Now, did you get a feeling that it was the Festival of Friendship Part 2?
It looked just like it when they opened it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And was it better though? It wasn't better.
It was better. It was better.
Come on, man.
Before we go any further into this, let's just rewind back to TNA real quick to Sammy Callahan. We drink beer, not the bubbly like some bitches.
Oh yeah, he said that.
Now, Chris Jericho had a big announcement. His announcement was that some of the people in the audience, if you reach under your chair, you have a coupon for 50 cents off the newest Chris Jericho t-shirt on AllEliteWrestling.com.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
That's fucked up.
And then his real announcement was you can get a little bit of the bubbly on sale for, it was 2 bottles you get for $46, I believe it was.
X-Men really didn't go that far. We can still see him.
You see like the back half of X-Men
The better half.
You see that thick half right there.
Word.
Now, I actually tried to go buy a bottle, well, 2 bottles, because that was the thing. You couldn't buy just one. You had to buy at least 2. Yeah. And by the time I tried to go on, the website had crashed. And when it came back up, it was already sold out. So I'm highly disappointed I didn't get a little bit of the bubbly with Mr. Le Champion.
Le Champion?
Le Champion.
That hookah looks like a damn chalice.
No, because if your phone was close up to it, that's why. I like having Skype on my phone. I'm not confined to being in one place in my house. I take the conversation wherever I need it to go. So if I feel like wherever we're talking about is shit, I'm going to be in the bathroom on the toilet.
You can take the phone in there.
I could.
Maybe.
No cat. My cat trying to come outside with me and shit. A little bit of the bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly.
I really kind of want some of the bubbly, even though that sounds kind of gay.
Yeah, I was going to sell the second bottle. I wasn't going to drink. I was going to keep one for, a keepsake. But then I was going to sell the other one.
What's it? Where did X-Men Dan go? Did he go get a little bit of the bubbly?
I think he had to walk his dog.
Probably.
Walk my dog at this time of night. He get walked later like the black people that he is.
Then we had the best friends Chuck Taylor and Trent defeat. Who was it? The Lucha Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucha Brothers. And of course, Orange Cassidy got into the mix. And he did his little.
Come again.
I said he was dressed in a turkey outfit.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. He looked like the gobbledygooker, but smaller.
Better. But better, because he needed a mask and he didn't say anything still.
But he didn't have pockets to put his, I guess, his wings in.
You show me one turkey that got pockets to put their wings in, then we can talk.
I just had a visual of a turkey with pockets.
Oh, so check this out. Black Friday here today, but nobody cares. Yesterday, I got a little bowl and I wanted to go buy something. I was going to buy me a new controller, but then I walked into Walmart and I saw 2K20 for $27, brand new.
What?
So 2K20.
Yeah, it went down big time.
And the thing is, they just fixed the game with patches. Well, it's not completely fixed, but it's better than it was.
It's too late.
Game until the patches got put in? Yeah, somebody be up there in a minute.
I'm trying to do the well, it's not the House of Horrors, but basically it's House of Horrors. The whole the towers thing with all the evil characters. It's so boring. I couldn't even complete one character because by the 5th match, it's just I'm sick of these like one of the matches. It's like Bailey versus like Evil Oscar or something, and you basically the stipulation is you can't run. Run is disabled for the whole match. That's
cool. I don't need it. But wait, do you gotta play with the game? You gotta play with the certain wrestlers they give you, or you gonna play with like anybody?
What they give you?
Damn, Bailey ain't got no moves. I'm going her moveset. I'm changing all her shit to strong moves. Fuck that.
It's like you can't run. It was like the one thing was you can't run. Then like the next match was you have to win with a kick. I was like, what?
So you got a KO with a kick?
Yeah, it was just really stupid stipulations to every match.
Hey man, that's why the game was $27 when I bought it.
Yeah, it's probably gonna keep going down also.
Dude,
how much is it?
It's $27 now.
For Black Friday until like I think Sunday, 2K20 in store CD version is like $27 at Walmart.
Is it worth it?
For $27? Yeah, I ain't paying $60 for that broke ass game. The fuck?
Anything different in the universe mode?
Not that I know of.
I'm not buying that shit.
Isn't create a title in there now finally?
What, universe?
Oh.
No, in 2K20.
Oh, that's been in for like 3 years now. That was like 17. They added it back.
You know what I'm saying? But is it in 20? Because people was talking about it when it first came out that it wasn't in there because they wanted to make it, but they couldn't make no belt.
Or maybe the whole function was broken. Because I know for me, create an entrance was broken.
First of all, your entrance on Xbox is always broken. Fuck that.
Darflex's pyros, man.
Too much pyro.
Dark gonna burn down the stadium in his game. His cat is gonna be running out while people are dying. I'm like,
actually, if you want to get technical, my create a entrance still doesn't completely work because I can't get like shit synced up the way I want it to. It's just kind of all over the place.
Y'all finished talking about AEW?
No, right now we're on Pac versus Omega, which was a rematch from All Out.
Can I just say that Omega gave Pac that master lock suplex after he gave him that what was that, a Hurricane and he landed on his feet?
Yeah.
Bruh, that damn thing, he landed on the back of his neck. There was like no trying to stop that at all, bruh. Like that shit looked vicious as hell.
But he rolled right through it too, which was sick.
Fuck that. You drop me, you might as well go ahead and pin me. The match is over.
Wait, what were you talking about? Like MJF match?
No, Pac and Omega.
Oh yeah, because there was a fucking major box in that MJF and finish.
Yeah.
AEW right now, but you know they still starting. They still gotta get like.
You know what? Because I saw people on the internet trying to explain what MJF did wrong. They were saying, "Oh, he turned the wrong direction." No, he didn't turn the wrong direction. He used the wrong arm to turn that direction. Because he went the same direction as Cody, but Cody uses his left arm. MJF used his right arm and tried to go the same direction. So if he had used the opposite arm, you can turn in that direction. Because the way he did it, Hangman ended up on top of him instead of underneath him.
To be honest, it looked more devastating than
It was actually less dangerous to Hangman Page because any fall he was going to take was on top of NJF. It wasn't going to be on the mat. So it was actually less dangerous for Hangman.
Oh, just like Shinsuke when he hit that knee on Roderick Strong and then he came down on his knee.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Boy, when that shit happened, I was like, ooh, damn, Roger, that's you in this match.
Yeah.
By the way, the stipulation for that match was the Diamond ring.
What was the purpose of the ring? I still don't got a story for it.
I feel like they're just trying to do an ROH thing with the ring.
I guess.
I don't know. You could tell that was Cody's idea.
Look, man, as right now we have too much wrestling going on in the course of a week, and it's hard to keep up with anything. And it's too like it was cool when it was WWE and WCW, ECW. You had 3 choices. Then it was cool when you had ECW and WWE, and then it was just WWE. Now you got WWE on 2 nights. You got AEW on a night that NXT is happening. You still got Ring of Honor happening, AAA Luchador Wrestling, Impact. It's so much happening.
NWA.
It's hard to keep up with
NXT
shit now.
UK.
Everybody has a limelight to shine, but it's so much. Like it's kind of like really to me, it's like when they put out video games. They put out they put out the same game every year. Like they put out the same kind of game throughout the year. They just dilute that version of playing of that kind of role of game, and nobody will play it as much. Right now, it's like I'll watch NXT, I'll watch AEW, I'll watch TNA every once in a blue moon just to see like 2 people wrestle there, and that's it. Like Raw and SmackDown is like the last thing I'll watch now because there's so much shit going on now that I can't really keep up with everything.
There's so much better wrestling to watch than Raw.
And speaking of NXT, let's jump to NXT real quick.
Before we finish with with AEW, I don't want to bash it, but I straight sent a message to Darth like, yo, why is Dynamite so damn sloppy? Like, it started off so great with a little bit of the bubbly reveal. And it just like...
You know what the problem? You know what the problem is? You're seeing the thinness of their roster because you're seeing the same stuff over and over now. There's very little that's new now to them.
That's true. I mean, and we
2 wrestlers.
We got a new tag team reveal with those 2 guys that came in. I forgot the names.
Yeah, I did too. I forgot.
The Butcher and the Blade.
There you go. It seems that they're going to be tagging up with MJF and Wardlow.
Yeah, but the Butcher is from ROH.
Yeah, and the Blade, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I think both of them and the girl that came with them all came from ROH.
Yeah. So, which was crazy because like I saw a square open up in the middle of the ring. Like, what the fuck is happening now?
It's so much wrestling right now, bro. It's kind of hard to keep up. Like my brain is getting overloaded with wrestling now, even though I like it. God damn.
Shout out to DDP Yoga.
The NXT Tag Team Championship on the line. It was Undisputed Era taking on Keith Lee and Dominik Dijakovic. Bobby Fish was replaced in the match by Roddy.
Mid match.
Which kind of reminds me of what Raw was doing. Just, restarting matches randomly.
No, but this was for real. They needed to swap out because
Bobby got hurt.
Bobby Fish had a concussion because he hit his leg and on who was that? Kyle O'Reilly's knee. Now,
since when are we allowed to just replace people mid-match though?
When Triple H said,
especially for the title.
To be honest, Undisputed Era, are they on the Freebirds rule?
No.
Oh, that's crazy. They're not.
No, they're not.
It was just for like the North America and the tag team.
Because if you go back to the last time they won the tag team championships, Bobby Fish was still hurt, so it was Roddy and O'Reilly that got credit for being tag team championships. Because when Fish came back, they never credited him with a tag team championship. Oh, yeah. And and because of the Freebird rule, Kyle O'Reilly is the only person to be a tag team championship 3 times in NXT.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Did I know that?
by credit, he has one. He has one with Fish. He has one with Strong, and then he has a second. The third one is the only time they used the Freebird rule, which was Cole, Strong, and O'Reilly.
Damn.
Yeah, so Bobby Fish has one tag team championship to his credit because of when they did and did not use the rule.
Loud as hookah, bro.
Word.
Yeah.
We had a continuation of
so-
Candice LeRae and
hold
Dakota
up.
Kai.
Hold up. So the reason why the NXT champion the tag team champions retained is because
Oh yeah, he bumped Adam Cole into like the 5th row, and there's only like 6 rows in NXT.
First of all,
oh
one.
my
First of all,
God.
There is an image online on Twitter. The opposite end when Keith Lee hit him, bruh. The people that he flew over the first 5.5 people in that front row. Damn near missed the last person that was catching him. All them dudes, they are wrestlers.
Yeah.
They almost just catch him how high he went.
Yo, Adam Cole straight landed on a chick, man. I feel bad for her. She got it all.
Hey man, look, at least,
man.
look, at least she didn't get kicked in the face like what you call it did when fucking through this girl and her Renee
Oh,
Young.
the Triple A.
Face.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that Triple A flip that happened.
Oh hell no! Fuck that. That's
You
just
remember
way
that?
dangerous.
You remember when the guy jumped over the fucking? Wasn't that Ray Phoenix?
Yeah.
Who was that? Bandito?
Yo, that motherfucker jumped and flipped and went into the crowd and kicked some bitch in the face. I was like,
Yo, straight up.
wow.
That was wild.
She became a wrestler that night and she didn't realize it. I'd have been screaming, "Where's my check? I took a bump. Where's my check?" Nah.
Unbelievable.
So
So
Leo-
that tag team match in the beginning of NXT was pretty fucking good.
Leo Rush defeated Akira Tozawa for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Yo, the storyline between Lilo Rush and what's that dude name? That Spanish dude. Shit. What is his name?
Humberto Carrillo.
Oh, Garza?
Yeah, Garza, bro. When he slapped the shit out of his ass that fucking in the back in the gorilla cage, I was like, God damn. Nigga was like, don't you ever disrespect me and my wife. You do it again, I will fuck you up. I was like, I don't know if that is a joke.
Oh, yo, he did though.
He hit him with an open palm. He didn't hit him with no, oh, I'm gonna hit you with the hand and make a clap noise. His fucking
That's what I'm
left fist
saying.
was his right fist was open.
They're pushing Leo Rush as a mega badass heel, and I love
Bruh,
it.
I love it too. It's just that, after he's been gone that whole time for that whole shit that happened where he, voiced his opinion, I'm just hoping like this shit is a storyline and he's not really doing this shit because, homeboy did step to his wife and do some crazy shit. And that's kind of like the no-no in wrestling. You don't, even if you're playing around, you still got to let somebody know, look, if we're going to wrestle, I'm going to be the heel tonight. I'm going to say something to your wife just to make you mad. That nigga went and like said some shit to his wife without, I don't think him knowing, and that pissed Lilo Rush off for real.
Oh, yo, for real, yeah. Anything can happen right then and there. You're not supposed to do that.
Our
Boy,
main
let me tell you, Lilo Rush is just being a badass, and I love it on NXT. I'm happy that he's not on the main roster no more, being Bobby Lashley's little bitch.
It was cool though. It worked. Our main event, Finn Balor, the Prince, defeated Tommaso Ciampa. And then post match, Adam Cole came out to get a little pound of flesh. And then Finn Balor let him know the Prince walks alone, and he Pele kicked Adam Cole.
He Pele kicked the shit out of the side of his face.
Yo, for real.
Like, Adam Cole went down. Like, he didn't fall like a bum. He went straight to the floor. I was like, damn, the title is still on his shoulder.
And if you reference back to the promo earlier in the evening between Finn Balor and Tommaso Ciampa, they kept calling themselves the Iron Men of NXT. So are we leading to a triple threat Iron Man match?
I would love it.
Hmm.
At this point right now, there's nothing NXT can do wrong.
I don't think I've ever seen a triple threat Iron Man match.
Exactly, you haven't.
We haven't. And it would be great to see it. Matter of fact, I would like to see it like how Bayley and Sasha had that one at NXT TakeOver that seemed like it was like an hour long and it wasn't.
That was a good match, though. That was a real good match.
Yeah, they haven't done an hour-long Iron Man since like Triple H and Shawn in like
Triple H,
in like
Chris
2004.
Benoit, fucking what's his name? It's been a minute. They haven't had one since like since the aggression era.
Yeah, that was the last time. That was the last time they went an hour. Everything else
Yeah.
has been like half an hour.
But like they be like 30 minutes, sometimes 35, might push 40, depending on if somebody botched on something at the last minute and they need to try to make sure they get capitalized. But an
And
hour, them three, man, I think I'd be tired by that time. I'd be like, look, bro, I can't finish watching this. Y'all gonna have to tell me what the ending look like. I'm just saying, like right now, Triple H doing NXT with Shawn Michaels and Road Dogg is making NXT look like the real main roster show of WWE at this point. And you only get 2 hours, and their 2 hours alone seems like it feel like it should be 3 hours at this point now.
don't give them
like,
any, do not give them ideas. Do not give them ideas.
Well, first of
If
all,
you're gonna give them an idea,
look, I would
they
give
should
them an
make a
idea.
game.
Look, I would get an idea. They make NXT 3 hours and make Raw 2 hours again. Because I would enjoy watching NXT more than watching Raw.
If 2K want to reevaluate their wrestling games,
Which they won't.
And they should do NXT versus the World.
Oh, you mean
World
like that?
Tour?
Yes, that'd be pretty popping.
Like a new series.
Or not, yeah, NXT with the Raw, or we do.
And it's like versus Raw and SmackDown, really.
Yeah, we do old Raw and SmackDown and just make NXT the highlight, seeing how they won the Survivor Series, make them the whole Raw front cover, and just put a little bit of Raw and SmackDown guys on the side of them.
Nah, not even. Not even.
Like, I would make them the whole focus. Like I would take Universe mode away from Raw and SmackDown and just get NXT its own full Universe mode, and just get Raw and SmackDown like the old Universe mode where you just like make up the story as you go. I would get them just that because that's their show.
Even if they did some like DLC for this game this year, like NXT versus the World, like fucking have some little side story thing to do, that'll be cool.
I mean, NXT guys are in 2K20, like what, 15, and then like it's like no, not 15, like 15 people in NXT.
It's only 15.
Yeah, it's pretty low. It's like for 15.
It was more people last year.
No, it was. It actually wasn't. It seemed like it was more, but it wasn't.
Because there was only like 5 people in NXT off the rip of the game, and then everybody else was DLC, and it was only like
we did have
Ricochet and like 2 more people, and then that was it.
Yeah, because Ricochet, Aleister Black was DLC. You didn't get them at the start of the game.
Yeah, you can get Aleister Black or Ricochet, and everybody wanted Ricochet ass, and he was DLC down the road.
Tommaso wasn't in the game last year. It was only Joey Gargano.
Yeah, he was injured, so they didn't have no time. They didn't try to scan him and put him in the game. I don't know, man. I feel like what's the next big pay-per-view right now? Royal Rumble, right?
No, TLC. TLC's in 2 weeks.
How many pay-per-views we have left for WWE?
Just TLC.
Just TLC and that's it.
That's it.
Where's WrestleMania gonna be at this year?
Tampa Bay.
All right, I want to propose something.
Go ahead.
On air, if you will. All right, so the beginning of the year until WrestleMania, we're going to be doing predictions. We're going to be making sure we keep a count.
Okay.
And by WrestleMania, we're going to have a winner. The winner is going to have the Ultra Heelz Championship belt. And it'll pass on from, I don't know, we're going to have to think about something else after WrestleMania.
Okay.
But I don't know, there's a couple of pay-per-views for WWE and NXT and AEW. So we could go by match or however you guys want to do it. But we got to make sure we're putting in our predictions.
Okay.
Set in stone, so that way we don't fuck around.
Andy George J. Jr. says, haha, sponsored by Ring Doorbell.
Ding dong.
I hate Ring Doorbell, and I work at Home Depot, and I've seen that shit all day today.
Just something to throw out there if y'all want to do that.
I can get done. It can get done.
We can keep track.
I love wrestling competition.
But if Alex the Hill wins, we're gonna have to send that title down over there to him. He's gonna have to hold it down.
First of all, no hold on title for me because I'll be a dick and run with that shit. I'll be talking to people. I'm a wrestler fan. You know, I'm the Ultra Hill champion boy. What the hell?
Ooh.
I'm the champion. I'll get a shirt made for that. You got me
Tw-
fucked up. I got my
20
phone time.
24/7 rules?
I'm gonna go to this website. I know I could get a title for cheap.
24/7 rules.
24/7 rules.
First of all, there's somebody down here with a 24/7 title. Like he got a replica one.
Yeah.
And
Rob that motherfucker.
he posted on Twitter, if you see him in person, you gotta let him know that you really want to try to fight for the belt. If you actually beat him, you can take it. And he gotta take your phone number down so you can try to get a rematch.
Beat him for it and give him a fake number.
So if I run up with the blicky and tell him to lay down, I win, right?
No,
does
'cause
tend
he
to
gonna
do
it
that.
uptown. No, he's gonna do it uptown Charlotte, the police station, the prison, and the courthouse is all up there. You go ahead and run up there with the blicky all you want.
That's a robbery.
All right, guys, let's start rapping.
This has been another
But I can't sit.
week of Ultra Hills podcast. I am Darth Messiah, aka Mr. DM. Catch me in your mama's DMs. And down in Charlotte, North Carolina, we got
Mr. Breaking Up. Right now, he's
Mr.
saying
Breaking
fuck
Up.
the revival.
yeah, fuck basically, yeah.
And up on the boondocks is your boy X. Man, damn.
And we out.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?